Hope you're ready. Hope you got your tissues next to you so you can hear me. I hate to do this to you. Sometimes uncles have to teach the nephews the lessons. You got your brother next to you. You know, I want y'all to get a piece of paper out, some paper, some pencils. Number 2, make sure they're sharpened. Take down notes. All right now. What? Are you breathing heavy into my mic, man?
Okay, let's go back.
Whoa. Slow your roll, young kid. Hey. Do you have the tissue paper next to you?
I got my Reese's Pieces. Calculator.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel.
Just let you know I'm recording this so that we can have historical documentation.
Get set to face off with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. Two teams
got all that
ready
practice
to get this one started. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
What? They're injured player. Well, they didn't fix that yet? I just realized that. Oh yeah, we gotta put him there. Make sure. I didn't know that. I thought they fixed everything here. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's do that change right there. Alrighty. Yeah. Just want to make sure. I don't want you being upset. You don't want to beat you. I don't want any excuses here. Oh, yeah, no. Sure you don't. No. Okay. Oh, me too. This is...
It comes out to the 25-yard line.
Sit down and enjoy this show. Okay. All right. I like that. I see what you're doing. All right. So I'm going to come with that right there. I see what you're doing.
Yellow lady.
They'll run it for the first time with
Get that stuff out of here, man. You don't know you can't run on me.
Should be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
What the hell? Okay. I like that. We're coming in a
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Brees throwing on 2nd down. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Brees to another longtime vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's coming and he's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Brees. it's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. You know, early on this year, we thought that Michael Thomas might threaten Marvin Harrison's record of 143 catches in a season. Didn't quite get there, but he did lead the NFL CD, 125 of them.
And he's smart enough to make sure he's attached at the hip with his quarterback, Drew Brees. And they connected on a staggering 85% of his targets, the highest percentage of any quarterback-receiver combo in NFL history. It definitely justifies his social media handle, Can't Guard Mike.
Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
Don't try running on me. All right, let's see what you gonna do. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Breeze to throw on second down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And his throw here's incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw there.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. So the long intent falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'd open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. That's complete. It's Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Very good.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
Hey, don't start clapping. Don't you start clapping. That's disrespectful now.
Saints take it right down the field and
Oh,
score on the
what?
opening drive.
Don't give me that mumbo jumbo crap. Yeah, what?
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Where's your brother? No, you should have called and told him, hey, Uncle's whooping my
Wants
ass
now
right
to kick this one away.
After you lose, good. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want you to hear. After I lose,
That's
exactly.
fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first down throw, Darnold. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there.
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? What, you don't like those people talking?
I can't hear your beautiful voice.
What? Well, okay, I'll take that. I know you want to hear my voice. All right. You're taking a little too long. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
To give him a new set of downs.
I got other people I got to beat up today. They just can't beat you, see that. You cannot beat just you.
Now on 1st and 10. They keep it with Crowell on 1st. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the line, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. On 1st down, it's Darnold. That's caught right side by Anderson. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's a give to Crowell. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at that nice little drive brewing right here.
Right back to him on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Detroit! Detroit! On 2nd down, Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
What'd you say? Are you talking to yourself? You should not talk to yourself like that. You shouldn't talk to yourself that way. Look, you shouldn't talk to yourself that way. I don't want to have to tell your dad to have to go put you, take you to a psychiatrist or something.
A first down carry now for Crowell.
Hey, don't you be hitting your elders like that.
29-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop.
That's
They tried a
rude,
quick
man.
hitter
That's
inside,
rude.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Here's Darnold now on second down. Got an open man. It's a new one. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
That's a weird-ass tackle.
And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Darnold for the red zone now. And he's got it. And he's brought down. 15 more there. And they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That should have been a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Stepping back into the pocket.
You know it's a touchdown.
Find open receivers and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
That's a touchdown. Oh. What? Are you talking? What? What did you say? What did you say? You're the GOAT, dude. Stop comparing yourself to an animal. The GOAT.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Bilal Powell taking it in. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's got it up and through. So a tie ball game here as the kick's
Pay
away.
attention to everything that I do.
No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
What I show you one time
for the New Orleans
is to
Saints on this
misdirect you
season.
for
Yes,
the
a
next
lot of
time.
disappointment for the second year in a row, but you know, 13-3, number one seed for the first time since 2009. Now they did suffer the first home playoff loss under Breeze and Peyton after 6 wins, but a lot to be proud of this year for New Orleans.
No doubt about it. I mean, that team jumped out right from the word go. Well, let me rephrase that. After a season opening.
Get your butt down, man.
The Jets get in there for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out
Sit your
rush
butt
like
down.
that,
I don't want to
I'm
see
fine
you.
away because I'm
Don't you
going to
get
use
up
their
here like that
aggressiveness
again?
against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Here we go. Work
I
to
can't
be
hear
done
you.
here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he's going to go down again. Avery Williamson in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
All right. I like that. I like that you want to go in that direction, but yeah, you know.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Out left side here to Bryant. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Here's
Is someone there next to
Morstead
you?
on now
Someone's
to put
watching?
it away
Huh?
on 4th down.
You got someone there
Deep
watching?
here, Andre Roberts.
All right. Make sure they're taking notes. You take notes. You take notes.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard
Yeah.
punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
It is what it is.
While we have a second here, let's peek back to the Super Bowl. The lowest scoring Super Bowl, Charles, in history, 13-3. And it took us 53 minutes to get our first touchdown of Super Bowl 53.
Can you believe they went into the half 3-0 New England? Stephen Gostkowski with a field goal. Then they finally tie it up with Greg Zuerlein at the end of 3 quarters of the Rams knocking one through the post. The Patriots, a third team to win the year after losing the Super Bowl, the first is the Dolphins in 1972.
And, of course, the big number now for New England, 6 titles, and they are tied with the Steelers for the most ever. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Nice.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
I like this. I like how you're playing.
Down, a very solid gain on that play.
I can tell you improved a little bit. Look here. Yeah, see?
On second down, here's Crowell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fit defensive back on the field.
Hey, Josh is Dave's friend. Pay attention. This is what I do to him every time he comes over to the house. I teach him, and then he takes what I teach him and takes it over there and beats you guys with it.
I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
No. Yeah, there you go, dude. I didn't see him. Oh my God.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time.
No. Hey, very good, young blood. Very good. I like that. I like how you did that.
This is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That
was way too easy.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he is met.
You cannot run on me. You're better off passing.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Yeah. I would not say you are the best passer.
2nd and 10 from the 20.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go as far as saying that.
On 2nd down, here's Brees. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Very good. I like it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Brees. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Yeah, I'm kind of saying it. There's an extra rush.
3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Going deep here for Bryant. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
God dang it. Are you laughing? What'd you say?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
What the?
Breeze now on 1st down. His throw incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Breeze. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear.
I'm sorry?
It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Okay.
Detroit!
It's,
Gone! Check flag 47.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Sheldon Rankins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
that was not good protection.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Not
Lucky
very
56.
happy with that.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the catch made here by Sharon Peak. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. So a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for.
There.
Second down.
He's so there.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Second down and 10, Darnold. He gets it here to Peak. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They have the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I got this a little different. Ooh-wee. Playing this a little difficult here for Blair. Gotta get a little creative with the play calling here. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Yeah, I like this. I let's see. There's your name. There you go.
Watch it now, Barney!
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. A good pick up there at 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
What? Whatever.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Darnold on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Alex Okafor in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I saw all the way. Oh, you're so lucky. I swear you're so lucky.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw, Darnold.
Oh, my God.
Picked up
No!
by Sean Lattimore. And he's
Gut!
clear. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
Lutz good on the extra point. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Every dog gets
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
It's time to get serious.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how
what did you just say?
Works. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Here's Darnold. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Cameron Jordan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a handoff to Crowell. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, standing just outside his own goal line.
Oh, my God.
And taken right at the 35. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And that is incomplete. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watson. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, easy. Ready.
Now a pitch out to Camaro. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
21.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
On play action, it's Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me,
Touché,
seeing the
touché.
mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So out now come the Jets. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Leopard.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
They'll run with Crowell. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Crowell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
From the 50, it's Darnold. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Detroit! Detroit!
Darnold. Got an open man. It's a known one. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10. To throw is Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Darnold from the red zone now. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for him.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Try to run for it with Corral. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The shotgun snap for Darnold.
No!
He's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Here's Brees. Drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield.
Oh, my.
And all the way down to the 42. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
21, 21, 21.
Brees to throw on second down. He'll air it out deep for top, and he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. This is Corral on the catch. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Darnold from the gun. Nunez got it, complete. Finding room inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher if guys trying to get to the football.
Darnold now to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Now it's Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bilal Powell, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. And he's able to put it through. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Oh, my.
To Thomas. The 30. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 61 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. The 10th carry for Kamara. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. To throw is Breeze. Forced out to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30, the 20, 10. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch it now, Barney.
He'll get it up the middle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Here's Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I'm not like you, bro. I make kicks.
And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter.
Put the trust in my defense again.
Might not help them that much.
Put the trust in my defense.
They're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Space to maneuver at the 40. Caught on the left side again. 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 75 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Lutz now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Darnold on 1st down. Now he'll let this one go.
Oh,
Deep
it's
left
not who I
sideline.
threw it to.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball,
Yeah,
and they were more
come
than
on,
ready
let's go.
for it.
They've got the
Let's
lead,
go.
fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
Second down and 10.
No!
This is
What the?
intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that one will pretty much erase the hopes of the fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touch.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great.
I should
But
just
from the
stuck to my damn
15,
run game. God
the
dang
risk
it.
reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do
Stuck to my
different
run
things in
game.
this game, but let's go back to
You cannot stop my run game.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
God,
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Darnold. He's coming and down he goes. The former Jet, Demario Davis, coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Darnold. Keeps himself upright. And now he's swallowed up and taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
Lucky 56.
God, I can't believe this. God. You in the
Fourth down
belt.
for Darnold. It's desperation time. He's got Kearse. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Darnold. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, 57 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Gone. Detroit.
Back to throw, Darnold. A little dump off for Corral. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Again, it's Kamara. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustment.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Detroit! Detroit!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. He was looking for a Nunwa there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Darnold. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying for his running back, Bilal Powell, and it's 3rd and 5.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2.
Detroit! Detroit!
Darnold.
No!
Incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Oh, what the?
Got some real estate.
What the hell?
the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now, Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. From the gun, it's Breeze. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Lutz now to kick this one away. And now out come the Jets. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Eli Apple. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Breeze going to throw here.
Oh, what the?
Watson over the middle. The 30, 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I'm going to let you have this win. I'm going to let you have this win. I'm going to let you have this win.
Probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
I'm going to let you have this win.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. But I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
God, I cannot believe that.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew,
you give
I'm
it up that
Brandon
many
Gault.
times.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. We say so long, everybody.